Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all that you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. So I can't really see through this. I mean, I can see through it, but this screen that's in here, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a screen in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to do something about that because they came and they did the windows. You know what I'm saying? And you see the screen, but it's like it makes it a little more difficult to see. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. You know, take that screen out of something. But I wanted to. I did a video about the. I just posted a video about the buildings and all that old stuff. You know, and then the day before. I mean, you know, I did one before that about the Most High, the demonic demon guys and all that old stuff. And I wanted to in that video I had said that I had been trying to tell this guy about this word called divine. So I'm ready to look this word up. It's divine word. See, because when I first started coming into the truth, I did look it up, but I didn't really, you know, go into it. I just looked it up and I was like, that's not a good word. You know what I'm saying? And it says Nakash too, and I can't pronounce this word. I can't pronounce this word, but I'm about to look this up. Let me see if it goes somewhere else. Nope. So then it says diviners. It says to divine magic. To divine magic. 70-80. So diviners, you know, divine. It's the same thing to divine magic. But I'm going to look this up first. Because I want to, you know, because I was trying to tell a guy, you know, it's not a good word, you know, and it was ignored, which is, you know, that's their right. You know, you can ignore it if you want to, or maybe they just are one of these people that knowingly and willingly service. It's nonsense. So I'm ready to look this up, Nakash, and it says 5172. Okay. So 5172, Nakash, a prime root. I don't know what that abbreviation is, but it says to hiss. You know what to hiss is? It's like a serpent, a snake, to hiss. You know, it's another form of their confusion of the language. It's like, so the human, the living being, could be speaking whatever language they speak, and whether it be whatever language it is, English or French or whatever language that they speak, in Korean, Colombian, whatever it is, you know, the demon that is attached to them people will be able to hiss, you know. And then it says whisper, so it'll be able to hiss and whisper magic spells, because they are jinn. They are the Gentiles. Jinn are the Gentiles. A jinn is a spirit, a demon. They tell you that. All the gods are demons. You know, they tell you that. And then here go this word that I couldn't pronounce, and it says certainly divine. Enchanter. Use. Enchantment. Learned by experience. So this is something that they have always done for generations. People that knowingly and willingly service nonsense, they learn by experience, because they experience doing this stuff. They learn to do it so that people will not be able to know that this stuff is going on. Indeed, they do this diligently, observing. They are observing us so that they'll be able to do this stuff to us without us knowing that this stuff is being done. You know, so let me see. Okay, is that the same? That's the same word, Nakash. And then it says from 7172, and incantation of augury enchantment. It's an incantation. Incantation. It resembles that word, but it's not, because that's a A right there, and this is a N-E, so it's not the same. But it's just to cast spells and stuff, bro. They running around calling themselves divine. They letting you know that they are hissers, and they got demons on them that hiss, and they whisper magic spells. Certainly, they are divine. They are enchanters, and they do enchantments. They learn by experience. Indeed, they do this diligently, and they observe. They observe all that are unknowing, willing participants, because you don't know that this is going on, but you serving up under that God nonsense, demonic demon shit, and you done accepted some sort of Holy Ghost or some sort of spirit to come to you, which is a goddamn demon. So let me see what else this divine crap got. Okay, so it says, we looked up 5172 is 7080, and it says to divine magic. Maybe I should have read through all of these first, but it says to divine magic 7080. 7080, a prime root. I don't know what this abbreviation is. To distribute, determine by lot. Now this dude, this dude that's supposed to be family, that was always around me. He always used to say this word when he was around me, bro. He always used to say I'm casting lots by lot or magical scroll. But this dude, this nigga used to always say he's casting lots. I didn't never knew what that shit meant, but you know, and he used to say shit like, well, if you knew the Bible, you would know what that means. You know, and I always took it as that was something good. But this motherfucker was actually telling me that he was casting spells. The demon that he is, or the demon that was on him, was telling me he was casting lots. Magic scrolls, magic spells. This shit's crazy. To divine. I don't know what this is. Aration. Could be radiation for all I know. Prudent. A soothsayer. I done heard that before, a soothsayer. So a soothsayer is someone that is claiming that they are divine, and they are hissers and whisperers of magic, and they do spells and crap. Divination. Okay, so I done looked 7080. I done looked this up. So all of this stuff is witchcraft and sorcery. Okay, so 7081. Well, if I wish I'd synced that before I flipped all the way back. Let me see, 7081, and then it goes to 7181. Okay, so divination. That's something that I just read from 7080. So let's go look up and see what this divination is. 7081. Right, and it's right below 7080. 7081. And it's from 7080. A lot. Like I said, dude used to always say it. He was casting lots. Also, divination. It's fee. Oracle. Let me see. Let's go to a different. Let me see. This goes to another section over here. And it says reward of divination. Divine sentence. Witchcraft. Reward of divination. Divine sentence. So they are sentencing you when they are casting these spells on you, and they are doing this witchcraft and sorcery on you because they are divine. They serve the fucking demons. And this nigga was always running around talking about he's casting lots, and I didn't know what the fuck it meant. Now I was just gonna go from 7081 to 7181, but I don't wanna I don't wanna lose nobody by me doing that. So I'm just gonna keep coming back here and looking this up. 7181 to prick up the ears. 7181. 7181. Like I told y'all, every time I get to doing something like this, man, it's always some noise or something going on, either in the house or around here. Something is always going on. So 7181, a prime root to prick up the ears. Hearken. It means they need you to hearken to it. They need you to prick up your ears to listen to this shit, so that you can be a willing participant, so that you can have fucking faith in this shit, so the shit can fucking work. So they need you to hearken to it. They need you to heed. They need you. Oh, and there it go right there. They need you to heed to this shit. They need you to bow down under this shit. Attend, cause to hear. That's what they do. They cause you to hear this shit. Ken, give heed. They need you to give heed. Incline, so you can willingly accept the mark of the fucking witchcraft and spells and shit that they are doing on you. Well regarded. And it's well regarded by them for you to hearken to this bullshit, so that they can cause you to hear it, so they can fucking hiss and whisper spells and cast lots and shit on your ass. Let me see, what else? Oh, I see it's right here. Now see 7182, and this is the same word. No, it's not. It's not the same word, because here go an E and that's an A. But what I noticed was is it says 7181, and we just came from 7181. So it's the 7182, and it says a hearkening, diligently hearing, much heed, that regarded. This is what they do to you in the fucking temples of doom, in they churches and shit. Because you sitting there and you listening to this shit, you hearing all of this shit diligently, and you soaked all this motherfucking nonsense up without knowing what this shit was, bruh. This is what they have always done through the ancient of days all the way up to now. They ain't did nothing but kept on upgrading their system and keeping people dumbfounded, because we never had the information of what this shit was, man. It's crazy, dog. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Okay, what did I looked up? I just looked this up, 7181. Now we're gonna go to 2304. Theos. Ergo at word Theos. I looked that up when we was doing in one of them videos. The one that I just now did, Theos. Divinity. 2304. 2304 is from 2302, and it says rejoicing, gladness, joy, because these bastards is rejoicing and they are glad, because they are fucking enjoying this shit, because we never knew what this stuff was, bro. So after they've been doing this shit, and they are rejoicing, they are glad, because we haven't been able to obtain the necessary information to know what the fuck was going on. Well, it's coming to an end, bastards. 2302. 2302 is right here. And it says a prime root to rejoice, make glad, be joined, rejoice. We joined with these bastards in this shit, rejoicing for them to do all of this ignorant shit to us, because we didn't know what the fuck this shit was. So now we know what it is. You people need to stop being glad, and you need to stop being joined with these bastards, and stop rejoicing for them cursing your ass all the way to death. Okay, so we done looked all of them up. $29.99. I go 3 nines. You flip them upside down, and that's 666, which all of it's witchcraft anyway. And it says $29.99. Worship ministry service. Worshiping in the ministry services. This is y'all fucking churches and all this old religion nonsense that they've been doing for these damn demons that they call God, because all the fucking gods are demons. $29.99. $29.99. Yabok from 1238, pouring forth. They've been pouring forth curses out into the creation of life on us. So River E of the Jordan. So, and then people, man, these people that actually speak its language and stuff. That's the reason why I was like, man, look, I'm not going to be I can't even be dealing with the people, and I speak the English language. And the English language I done found out is a curse. You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't confuse the languages, so it's curses within curses if people got the damn demons on them. So people that speak in other languages and shit, I definitely ain't trusting that shit. So let's see, 1238. 1238. Ball cack. Whatever. A prime root to pour out all of they fucking witchcraft and sorcery on you. What is it gonna do? It is to empty you out. To depopulate. They are depopulating us because we don't know about this shit, and they leading everybody to a fucking grave for the promise of a resurrection so you can become a dark spirit so they can try to conjure your ass up out of the darkness. But that shit is getting cut off. Creators cutting that shit off. And it says by anal. So they can do this shit by your asshole too. Maybe that's the reason why it's so many different shits where people have been being misled into living in an unnatural way. Like all of the fucking sins in that goddamn book, just like that shit with Lot. And they used to read that fucking story to a nigga to spread out. They so that they can spread out. They've been spreading out over the whole creation with this witchcraft, sorcery, magic nonsense, and nobody know nothing about it. As fruitful vine. A vine cannot stand up on its fucking own. A vine has to hold on to something else. That's them fucking demons that they talking about, so that the demons can be fruitful in the goddamn creation. So they like a vine. They are attaching to us, the living, by preaching all of this bullshit to us because we didn't know what this shit was, and we willingly accepted this nonsense. So the demons are able to continue to exist in the creation because we didn't always continue to accept this nonsense of the gods. And they doing this to make your ass empty because they drain your motherfucking ass of your eternal energy. And they make you empty, and they empty your ass out so that you will fail. And then when your motherfucking ass fall, either they take that body over or they seal your fucking body in a tomb or a grave so that your eternal energy will be trapped. And they do this utterly. And they make you void. They make you void in the creation because you will no longer be in the creation of life. You will no longer be amongst the living. Because they'll have your ass, made your ass believe in this fucking resurrection shit. And ain't nobody getting conjured up out of the darkness. That shit, if it was motherfuckers getting conjured up out of the darkness, that shit's coming to an end because creators cutting these motherfuckers straight off. So, good luck with that, bastards, you motherfuckers that been doing this shit. Y'all time is coming. Okay, so we looked up his $29.99, and I think that's the end of this. To serve in ministries, motherfuckers. Okay, so we get ready to go up here. We go up here, and we get ready to look up his diviners, which we already know all this shit is witchcraft and magic and sorcery. And it says 7080. I don't know if I done looked that up. It's probably the same crap. 7080 diviners, the to divine magic. 7080. Yeah, so we looked this up. So at what is it called? Diviners. It leads to the same crap. It's all the same witchcraft and sorcery, man. So I done looked all that up, and we just did that, and then we did the diviners. Divinus, which is the same crap, and then it says divineth, all of this stuff, and then I showed y'all this was the word that I couldn't pronounce, but all of that crap is up under the same shit. the word magic and all that divining, and and then it all leads to the same crap, the same nonsense. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same divine magic, all this witchcraft and sorcery shit. You know, it's all the same shit. Let me see here. Yeah, so I just looked up in little words and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop it because it's got all this noise and stuff going on, and then it's like smells and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this video. But like I tried to tell them, what I'm saying, that word divine and all of those stuff, man, this stuff is not good, man. All that stuff is witchcraft and sorcery, bro. I'm gonna get on out of here though. Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all that you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. Love y'all. Call out to the Creator. Creator of all of existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to the Creator, because the Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. Do you speak it? But look, on another note, check this out. So these people that can read that language, and they have that language, and they speak these languages. They speak these languages, bruh. So you telling me they speak these languages and they didn't know that all of this shit was demon worship and stuff? Is that what you're trying to tell me? They didn't know that all this stuff was demon worship. Because now I can read. I can read now, and I'm reading this shit, and it's all demon worship. So you telling me all of these people that speak its language, they speak that language. You telling me that they never knew this? They knew this stuff, bruh. So if you're not speaking them languages, and I'm not saying that all of them, because some of them could have been kept deceived and dumbed down to the point to where they just thought that shit was good or something. The demons keep you real stupid. Like I said, they kept me ignorant my whole life. But my thing is this: how can you know the language and not know that this is demon worship? And it says that that's Hebrew, it's Hebrew, but it also says that it's Aramaic. Aramaic is what type of language is Aramaic? Is that like some Muslim or something like that? But all of it is the same crap, because the little the guy that I knew that was Aramaic, he could speak the other language. He spoke Hebrew in the the language that the Migos, the Mexican, speak. He said that that's all like the same type of language. He said they all the same type of languages, is what he was telling me. He was like, it just be some differences in some of the, some slight differences in it. But he said that they all speak the same languages, bro. So you telling me that all these people can speak its language and they don't know that this is demon worship? Or do they know? And those that don't know that language, those are the ones that they have been kept in stupid, dumbed down, and ignorant, so that we would not know, so they could continue the process of destroying the creation for their so-called rewards that they get for doing it, serving under the demonic demons, because they knowingly and willingly accept it? Or was they just born and raised up in it and was kept dumb to the point to where they just followed along with it and never even thought about getting the information out of the book? Because if you can read that shit, you can clearly read that is demonic demon worship. So you know what it is. Now, if you can't read, that's a different thing. If you can't read, or if you just have been kept so busy within your life that you've always served under it and you willingly accepted it, like majority of the world, and the demons are keeping you slow and dumbed down, right along with all of the poisons in the food and the poisons that they feed us and tell us that this is to help you and it's to keep you dumbed down so that the demons can attach to you a lot easier, so they will have more control over you. Whatever the case may be, me looking into this book, getting this information out, knowing that it's in a different languages, but knowing that these three type of languages, Aramaic, Hebrew, and the Mexican, or whatever you want to call it, the Colombians, the Spanish, and all of them speak this same type of language. For those of you that have never had a clue of even the slightest little words of what any of that meant, because we don't speak that language, you think about that. Did they know and willingly know that they have been serving demons, and they have just been keeping you stupid and dumbed down so you don't know that you serving demons? Or was they dumbed down and stupid too and just was brought up under the same foolishness? Whatever the case may be, though, I'm going to tell you this. I don't trust the motherfuckers that speak English, because I'm in a household with motherfuckers that I know good and goddamn well. After me sitting up here going through this information, you know that them motherfucking so-called gods is demons, because I've went through the fucking books. Now, when I couldn't read, it was all fine and dandy. Everybody was cool with that shit. When I started coming into the truth, when the Creator wiped that fucking demon off of me and I was able to start reading, then all of this ignorant shit started really popping off. It's ignorant shit been popping off through my whole life without me knowing this is going on, because of what I had accepted and what I was under. But they was all happy and joyous when a motherfucker was up under that Christian religion, demonic demon god worship shit. It wasn't a fucking problem, because I was the dumb one. I didn't know what was going on. And the demons that they served was able to feed. But once they was no longer able to draw energy from me, because I was up under the Creator, and then the Creator showed me, do not even have any conversation with them people, because they love serving the demons. And anytime I'm having a conversation with them, if I agree to anything, then that is agreeing to the demons to draw energy from me. And once I knew that, I stopped talking to them. So if I can't even trust these motherfuckers that I was born and raised up with, and they speak English, what the fuck make you think I'm gonna trust any goddamn body else that speak different languages? You people need to wake up, because this is a lot deeper than y'all think it is. And you motherfuckers is getting ready to walk your ass straight into a goddamn grave, and we not even supposed to die. But they stealing eternal life. And they stealing it from any and every motherfucking body that they can. Even the idiots that willingly and knowingly accept and serve that shit, they eternal life is being stolen. But they so motherfucking dumb, they want to continue in the process of helping the demonic demons, because they done been promised to be conjured up out of the darkness for resurrection, thinking that they gonna be able to attach to people and maybe push a spirit out of their body so they can live another life through somebody else. But like I said, the Creator's cutting all that off. So it ain't gonna be no getting conjured up out of the darkness, you damn dummies. Turn from your evil and wicked ways. And for most of you motherfuckers, if I get what I asked the Creator, if I get the request that I asked the Creator for, you ain't gotta worry about going in no darkness. You ain't gotta worry about no going into no outer darkness. Because I'm wiping every last one of you motherfucking demons out. And anybody that's willingly and knowingly serving them, if you don't turn from your wicked ways, if I receive that power and energy, you going right with them. Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all that you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. Love y'all. Call out to the Creator, Creator of all of existences, the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to the Creator, because the Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. When you receive the truth from the Creator of all of existence, you will know that the Creator of all existence is the truth. Do you speak it?